saying goodbye is always tough, and so it was for some Reavers. Okay, but what about the game? Couple of big matches at the Wick on the same night. The Lynx battle some Warriors. The Yellow Jackets chase after some Wolverines, but who finds the back of the net? The AL boys will take a goal any way they can get it, but do they win?
I'm Audrey Newman. I'm part of the TJ girls soccer team. The Bluffs Sports Zone starts right now.
Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and welcome to our latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone. Well, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty. It's also time to say goodbye. Tell me, time doesn't just fly. And so it is for the Iowa Western softball team. Now, the upstart Reavers ready to mix it up with Marshalltown. Now, it is sophomore day, but it goes beyond that. Seeding for the league tournament is at stake. Now, Big Blue just tamed the Tigers 13-3 and 13-0 at their place. So, the writing is on the wall. Or is it? Sophomore day at the Reaver Sports Complex. Now already down 2-0 in the fourth inning. Lindy McIntyre with the base hit. Jade Lee scores. Top of the fifth. The Tigers' Taylor Anderson smokes her second two-run shot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 4-1 Marshalltown, the visitors, 7 hits overall, 2 for home runs. Bottom of the inning, Jade Lee to dead center. Ashley Caro comes in, and it's 4-2. But the visitors get it back in the sixth inning thanks to a wild pitch. 5-2 Tigers, nothing to text home about. Iowa Western collects 9 hits overall, 3 here in the last inning to load the bases with no out. But what follows? 3 straight pop-outs. Marshalltown catches the Reavers 5-2.
Marshalltown 5, Iowa Western 2.
I don't think we showed up. It's sophomore day, and that's supposed to be a good day where you show up and play your best ball. And we didn't do that.
Wasted some good ABs?
Oh, a ton. We're not having team at bats anymore. Everybody's trying to hit a home run. We're trying to be the hero instead of just doing our job and putting it along for the next person. So if you do that, you're not going to win a lot of ball games.
Feel like you laid a little bit of an egg on sophomore day?
Yeah, it's always tradition to win on sophomore day, especially when you have a record of, I think he has 20 wins straight on sophomore day. And so his first loss on sophomore day, so it's not that great, but we're going to come back second game.
So the Reavers dropped their first game to M-Town this season, and the first-year head coach, not happy. That look says it all. Ben Greer and the Reavers ready to roll against the Tigers in Game 2. Now already up 1-0 in the second inning, Tracy Edwards bangs a base hit. Trish Sherman, who also singled, scores. And then Raylene Uribe, a solid shot to left. 2 more come around, and the home team is off and running 4-0. Maddie Boyd then goes the other way. 5 hits, 4 runs in the inning. And then in the third, Ashley Caro, her second of 3 hits. Iowa Western 12 overall, 7-0. Big Blue slides in after 3. And the home team sitting pretty. Now Alex Hagan goes the distance, fires a 6-hit shutout. The Reavers blank Marshalltown 7-0.
Definitely not the way we want a sophomore day to go. We had, with Indian Hill sweeping, we had locked up second place, but you just want to play your best ball every single day. And so, you don't want to lose the first one in a game you should win, but battled back in the second one, which was good to see.
Better ABs, better pitch selection?
I would say yes. We laid off the rise ball and waited for a pitch that was our pitch.
For the sophomores, this is it on this field.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. They're all so much fun to play with, so everybody's pretty emotional.
Finishing up your first regular season here at Iowa Western. It's been a wild ride so far.
Yeah, absolutely. you know, it's been a really good year, and we have a great group of girls. I really enjoy being around them. So I wish I had a little more time with them, is what I told them actually out in the outfield. So, you know, we just got to do our job and extend the season then. It's all about being together a little longer.
Iowa Western signs in with a regular season record of 37-22, 10-6 in the conference. Good enough, as you heard, for the second seed in the upcoming regional tournament. Now the Reavers go to bat in their second season, beginning May 29th in Burlington. It's a little closer at the new and improved Wickersham Stadium, but up next, it's the guys' turn. Indian Hills, when we come back.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology, because saving you time saves you money.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council Plus Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
Listen now, can you hear the bluebirds? Oh, look up now, can you feel the sun?
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
The Iowa Western baseball team's been on a roll. Try 9 in a row. The Reavers beginning to put it all together. Now, during that span, Big Blue has scored 90 runs, given up just 11. And the pitching? Try 3 shutouts. And that's just for starters. Yes, it's that time of year to crank it up. Here's IDub TV student Colton Emsweiler.
A beautiful day as Brody Hagelpit and the Reavers set to pitch in against rival Indian Hills. Bottom second, home team up 2-0. Jared Gates sends one to deep left. A 2-run homer. Gates and Eric Mingus cross the plate. 4-zip, Iowa Western. Top of the third inning, Brody Hagelpit snags a grounder and throws him out. The sophomore goes the distance. Walks 2, strikes out 4. Short to first. Iowa Western up 5-0 in the fourth. Mingus leads off. His first home run of the season. 6-0 Reavers. Later in the inning, Matt Hoig sends one through the gap into left, sending Gates around to score. The home team crushes 15 hits overall. Still bottom 4. Zach Hanna pops up to left and has Noah Reno begging for mercy as he loses it in the sun. And he'll get his wish. Iowa Western scores 6 in the inning and routs the Falcons 12-2.
Swung the bats well. Brody settled down, gave us some middle innings there. Wish he would have been able to finish a little bit better than he did, but he did what he needed to and gave us a chance to get to the plate and swing the bat.
It was a little bit of a struggle in the beginning. I didn't have all command of my pitches in the beginning. Definitely had to work my way out of the situations, but behind good defense and a little bit of tough situations, we got out of this.
Game 2, a little closer. Matt Lloyd wins it with a walk-off 2-run homer. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Colton Emsweiler.
Thanks, Colton. And then comes the next day, and once again, it's head for the hills. Iowa Western's been taking no prisoners. The Reavers come out swinging in Game 3. Now Falcon starter Michael Stersovich strikes out the side in the first inning. The right-hander allows 1 hit through 3. Matt Lloyd keeping pace. Lloyd 6 Ks through 4 innings. Bottom of the 4th, runners at the corners. Luke Morgan bangs a base hit. Matt Hoig, who singled, scores, and Big Blues on the board. Next batter, Tyler Garrison right on the button. Another run comes around, and the rout is on. Later, up 7-0, batting around. Gets by the second baseman. Nick Menken scores, and another. A 9-run inning. In all, Iowa Western bangs out 8 hits. Hello. Now, winning pitcher Matt Lloyd goes 4+. Jacob Sylvester finishes the job. The Reavers humble the Hills 11-1 in 5.
Guys are going to get tired eventually, and another big thing is getting them into the stretch quite a bit. Any pitcher getting them into the stretch tends to help out quite a bit, and we just notoriously score in bunches, and that's what we did today.
Again, with you guys, it's contagious. One guy gets a hit, and all of a sudden, bang, it's 9-0.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. We're a team that likes to roll on things. One guy starts hitting, everybody else follows, and that's just how the game went.
So, not exactly a walk in the park, but it's close. Iowa Western's now 6-1 against Indian Hills so far this season. Game 2, a little different. Scoreless through 4 innings. Falcon starter Trevor Kaminsky gives up just 3 hits, 10 ground ball outs. And then the old 4-6-3 double play. Meanwhile, Jacob Niggemeyer goes 5 for the Reavers, strikes out 5 and gives up just 2 hits. Bottom of the 5th, after Chase Hager reaches on an error, Declan Doyle rolls one through the right side. Hager is coming home, and he's safe. And then Jared Gates gets a pitch he likes, and would you believe? A 2-run shot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And just like that, it's 3-0 Iowa Western. Now, reliever Clayton Cope gives up a couple of hits in the 7th inning, but ends it with a strikeout as the Reavers KO the Falcons again, 3-0.
We were trying to jump on fastballs. We were fortunate to get on a couple and get some base hits. Doyle getting that base hit through the 4-hole on a fastball, and that's what we were trying to do late.
I just executed my pitches. Reardon had a good game plan. Just gotta, locate my spots, and just trust the defense. Defense played good behind me, and I knew offense would eventually score. You can't keep those bats quiet.
So you're up there 1-0. You just looking to put the barrel on the ball, put a ball in play.
Yeah, 2 outs. Just looking to put the ball in play somewhere hard, and I got a good pitch middle in and happened to hit it out.
I think it was yesterday. Someone said, how do you feel? With the big rivalry and everything like that. I mean, I really don't see it as a rivalry, and no disrespect. I'm just saying it's another game. It's no disrespect to them. I mean, I don't know who our rivalry is. I mean, we got to defend ourselves every time we play. We're the one who's Iowa Western. We're the one that's won a lot lately.
That's right. Make that now the last 13 in a row for the Reavers. Keeping things outside, the Lynx looking to score some goals for once. And the AL girls, same deal. After the break.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of Southwest Iowa athletes have relied on this team, Jenny Ed Sports Med. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury. They even partner with the surgeons at Ortho West, ensuring you get your own exclusive roadmap back to action. Methodist Jenny Ed Sports Med invites all Southwest Iowa athletes to its free walk-in clinic, open every Saturday morning, August through October. Jenny Ed Sports Med.
At the Council Bluffs Recycling Center, we're proud of the effort our community makes to help keep Council Bluffs beautiful by participating in our curbside recycling program. Here are some tips to make sure your recyclables are accepted. If you're confused about plastics, we can help. Numbers 1 through 5 plastic food and beverage containers are acceptable. Usually the recycling triangle and the number inside are located on the bottom of containers. Items we don't take include numbers 6 and 7 plastics, styrofoam, or bags of any sort, although we encourage recycling plastic bags inside local grocery stores. Please be sure to check the calendar in our annual mailer or on our website to find out what items will be picked up each week. Blue Week items for your curbside bin include paper, cardboard, and glass containers. Green Week items for your curbside bin include plastic food and beverage containers, tin and aluminum containers, and tin foil. Thank you for helping us keep Council Bluffs beautiful.
Get your You're not sitting here.
Yes, I am.
Move! Give it to him hard!
No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Your future is here at CBTV. You're in the game. You take the shots. It's your story. The Media Studies program at Iowa Western. Real reality TV starring you. For more information, go to iwcc.edu. Don't look now, but the Lynx 3-2 and looking for more. The Abraham Lincoln girls soccer team's beginning to click and has some lofty goals. And that's the way you want it. Think big, be big. And AL is doing just that. Now, the Lynx lost 8 seniors from a year ago, but don't let that fool you. This bunch wanting to make its own noise, and it's beginning to get louder and louder with every match. Abraham Lincoln giving orders to Sergeant Bluff Luton. The Lynx dominate from the get-go. First half, Maddie Wendland right foot, far post, just misses. The home team with the free kick, and it's almost. Then Sawyer Elliff with the header, one of her 6 shots. Now just under 17 minutes left in the half. Tara Newman from 35 yards out, and it gets through. 1-0 AL. Now the Lynx, 37 shots overall late in the first half. Look out. So it's 1-0 at the break.
Attack your mids. You've got to be open for her. Okay, you've got to be in that spot. So you got to keep that triangle.
Second-year head coach Robbie Miller, calm, cool, and collected. Second half, more the same. Wendland the bullet.
Yep.
Now Abraham Lincoln, 21 shots on goal. Less than 10 minutes into the half. The Lynx strike again. Maddie Wendland and AL blanks Bluffs Luton 2-0.
I'd rate this game for us about a 5. We came out really slow in the first half. We didn't have energy like we had last night. We played a lot better than that. Our back line's fantastic. We feel really comfortable playing out of the back, and our up front, we put a lot of pressure up front. So sometimes we start up there, and the energy comes from everywhere.
Freshman, tell me about this team. Your impressions when you came here as a freshman.
My impressions was like we needed to clean up a little bit, but I figured that with the good freshmen we have this year, they would fill in the holes and we would have a great year.
What do you sense from the girls? Confidence?
Yeah, a lot of confidence. A lot of these freshmen are very confident. It's what we need. A lot of returning players are pretty confident, including myself. And so I think all this is just going to start really coming together very soon.
Practice tomorrow. I think we're going to be really competitive in the postseason. We've got our eyes set on a state run, and if we keep improving, we'll get there.
So the Lynx wrap up their 4-game homestand with their 3rd win. Abraham Lincoln's beginning to make some noise.
Hey, family on 3! 1, 2, 3, family!
Make sure you get your stuff.
Chocolate chip bake.
And then there's TJ. You know, you can sum up Thomas Jefferson in one word: young. These bees are young. Why, Thomas Jefferson has just tons of underclassmen. But again, don't let that fool you. The Yellow Jackets are beginning to put it all together, and that could spell trouble for the rest of the season.
Heads is white, tails says tails. You in the air, please?
Flip a coin when these two get together. Now TJ runs with Sioux City West. The Yellow Jackets over the top. Audrey Newman makes a run for it, and the sophomore muscled off the ball. Just over 6 minutes into the match, let's try it again. Through ball to the super sophomore again. This time, Newman gets behind the defense, beats the keeper, and gives the home team a 1-zip lead. Now Thomas Jefferson blankets the Wolverines 27 shots. Tyra Conti splits the defense and just a bit outside. Jackets corner kick. So close.
If there's another girl there, gonna double team, okay, I don't care if you go after the ball, but if it's you and her, just keep her there.
Veteran head coach Mark Royer going over the game plan. Now TJ, 14 shots on goal. Second half, corner kick. It's still 1-0, less than 3 minutes to go in the match. Audrey Newman again. Her second goal of the game. And Thomas Jefferson shuts out SC West 2-0.
We knew it was going to be tough every time we played these guys. They like to bunker, and the defensive side, then they try to shoot it out to their good player, Fernando, and she's a good player. And I honestly don't think she had a shot on goal. I know kids have struggled with the roles this year because they played more last year, but we have more depth this year. And I think that's the key. We're trying to figure out where everybody plays, and they're fresher. And I think first couple games, kids weren't really sure what to expect, and if they didn't play as much, they were kind of not sure. But they're accepting it, and they're going out and just playing their butts off.
We lost a lot of seniors last year, but I think with all the young kids, we're all starting to mesh together slowly. And like Royer said, we're at the top of a roller coaster. We're just starting to go down, and I can really feel us going down now.
We've come far because it's taken a while since we're a younger team to like kind of melt together, mesh together. Since we're so young, it's just kind of difficult at the start, but now that I think we're getting on a run, it'll be a lot easier to like mesh.
We're moving down. We're moving down. I like where we're at, and we lost the other night to Underwood because they played a high line and we couldn't make that connection. Well, tonight we made that connection twice. I think hopefully people don't think they can do that to us and get away with it, and I really like kind of how things are working and where our kids are sitting right now. That was solid, very solid.
After dropping its first 2, Thomas Jefferson's won 3 of its last 4.
Together on 3! 1, 2, 3, together!
The Yellow Jackets sit at an even 500, 3-3. The Lynx lose a couple of tough ones across the river. 1-0 to Platteview, and then 2-1 to Ralston. Second-ranked Lewis Central hasn't played for a while, and the Titans at 5-1. The 7th-ranked Saints are now 6-2. Up next, our play of the week. Only the shadow knows. Hey, anybody know how to score on the AL boys soccer team? On the other side.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
been a rough season for these Lynx. Goals have been hard to come by, and the only thing piling up, the losses. The AL boys soccer team, winless in its first 6 matches, tries again at Wickersham Stadium. Now, Abraham Lincoln has scored just 2 goals. Just 2 goals. I mean, been shut out 4 times. So somebody's got to give. Here's IDUB TV student Ben Smith.
The Lynx are looking for their first win of the season against one-win Riverside. The chances would come early and often. 7th minute, the 25-yard blast goes wide. Minutes later, the junior Trent Jones tries to head it in, but the keeper gets his mitts on it. Jones finished with 9 shots. Midway in the half, already 1-0, Raymond Duncan gets a breakaway. The senior scores his first goal of the young season, 2-0 AL. Near the end of the half, Riverside tries to split the lead. Javier Huerta makes one of only 2 saves. Abraham Lincoln leads 2-0 at the break. Minutes into the second half, Noah Sorensen, the cross for Jacob Jensen, who also scores his first goal of the year. 3-zip Lynx. 22 minutes remaining. Trenton Hewitt gets the ball off the cross and scores off the deflection. The freshman would not be credited with the goal. Final 15 minutes, the Lynx with a pair of penalty shots. First one is stopped. Next up, Jacob Jensen. He grounds it through. 5 different players score as Abraham Lincoln gets his first win of the year, 5-0. A big win for a young team. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Ben Smith.
Thanks, Ben. AL is on the board. TJ, 1 win better. LC drops 2 at the Sioux City North tournament. St. Albert wins 2 of 3 at the Catholic Schools event. And congratulations to longtime head honcho Tom Lorkovic. Coach Lorkovic picks up career win number 200. Way to go, Coach. And now, it's time for our Play of the Week, brought to you by the University. The Yellow Jackets, ready to fly against Sioux City West. Early first half, the race is on, and Audrey Newman gets there first, rolls it in, and then late in the match, the super sophomore again. Her second goal of the game. Thomas Jefferson rips the Raiders 2-0. Audrey Newman with our play or plays of the week. The Play of the Week is brought to you by the University. Call 712-749-1990 to register today. So soccer, and even more soccer in the not too distant future. Playoffs? Talking playoffs? That's right, just around the bend for the Iowa Western baseball and softball teams, and much, much more. Now remember, as always, to keep it here for more news and information in your community by tuning in to the Council Bluffs News with Zach Harper Blunt. And so, for this latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.